Hey there, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm covering a topic that is absolutely crucial to growing your real estate business: conquering your fear of making videos. Remember, it's not just about delivering great content. It's also about connecting with your audience through your personality. So let's overcome those fears and get you ready to step into the world of video. Hey, I'm Amanda Davidson, and I get it. Being on camera can be intimidating, but trust me, everyone has to start somewhere. No one is born just ready for their close-up or a pro at being on camera. It is really like any other skill out there in that it takes practice to get good. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to overcome your fear of making videos and get yourself ready to shine on camera. Now, let's address some of the common fears that might be holding you back. And it's very common to have fear around making video. It's something new, and the only way to overcome that is to just start doing it. I am no stranger of the fear of hitting that record button. It wasn't that long ago that I was really terrified to make videos. We are so hard on ourselves, and you might have a fear that you're not techie enough, or you're not young enough, or you're not pretty or handsome enough, or you don't have anything to talk about, or insert another fear here. There is a lot of fear that goes on in our heads when it comes to starting a new skill, and truly the only way to overcome that is to just start and push through it. Now let's talk about how to film your videos. And when you're just starting out, keep it really simple. Sit down, have your phone or your camera set up, take a deep breath, and just go. Just film. Don't worry about it if you mess up and have to have some retakes. I mess up all the time, and I just keep doing it until I get it right. Just let your camera roll and start filming. The other thing to keep in mind when you are just getting into videos is the editing component. And if you're like most of us and myself, I started out editing my own videos, and they were really, really simple. One, I don't like editing. That's something I realized really quickly. And two, because I don't like it, I'm not good at it, and I don't have any desire to become really good at it. As you grow and become more established, you can outsource your editing. That's what I've done now. That's why my videos are much more engaging, and there's a lot more fancy stuff in them. Thank you, LT Media. But when you're just getting started, don't worry about that. Keep it simple. Throw in a few transitions, throw in some B-roll or some graphics, maybe a little background music if you're feeling fancy, and call it a day. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There is something that is absolutely wonderful about being brand new to video, and that is no one's watching when you're brand new. When I look back at my very first videos, feel free to go back and look at them if you want a good laugh. They're terrible. I was new to video, had no experience, and I was just throwing the ball up against the wall to see what would work. Yeah, it's a little cringy to watch now, but had I not started, I wouldn't continue to get better, and I'm still a work in progress. Don't worry about it. You're not going to have a ton of eyes on your videos while you're working out the kinks, and that's the beauty of it. So if you're feeling scared or intimidated, remind yourself that it's just you and your camera. Don't worry about any of the other eyes that are out there, because there's not going to be many of them when you're just getting started. Now let's talk about your age and appearance. And this is one that I hear from agents a lot, that it really bothers them that they are a certain age, whether it's younger or older, or their skin looks a certain way, or their hair looks a certain way. And I get it, all of that is relevant. We all have insecurities about our bodies, but here's the thing to remember. People aren't watching you and expecting you to be this glamorous movie star. That's not what you are building. You are providing value. You are educating. You all have something to share that your audience wants to hear. So keep in mind when you are making these videos that you're not showing up to be this Hollywood glamorous star. We are real estate agents. We are here to build our business and help people. And if there's anything that would help you overcome your fear, it's to remind yourself that if you aren't making these videos, you are missing out on helping people. People need you to solve their problems, so you've got to show up for them. People are watching your channel because of how you can improve their life and what you can help them accomplish. They are not judging your looks, and if they are, that's okay too. Show up as yourself. I certainly put a little bit of effort into the days that I film, but I don't have, a glam squad coming over. I put a little bit of makeup on, I make sure my hair is reasonably neat and tidy, and of course don't show up in a stained shirt or my pajamas, but that's the extent of it. There is no massive prep work going into my physical appearance. This is me, and I want you to do the same. Show up as yourself. That leads me to authenticity and the benefit of simply being yourself. That's the beauty of video. There are millions of Instagram channels out there. There are millions of YouTube channels. And when people are following you, they're following you because they feel like they know you, and they also feel like you know them and understand their problems. So when you're making your videos, you really want to make sure that you are embracing exactly who you are. You don't want to show up as someone completely different on camera than who you are, because then when you meet your audience in person, there's going to be this massive disconnect. It is such a rewarding and beautiful feeling when I meet someone that has seen me on YouTube or been following me on Instagram, and they say, "Oh, you're just the same in person as you are in your videos." That's what we want. Our job is to simply be us. And if people, choose not to follow you, or even if they leave you a mean comment, that's okay. Let them go off and find their own tribe. By being yourself, you will attract the right people to you. And you'll then find that your business is so much more rewarding because you are connecting with and bringing in business that has a similar mindset and personality to yours. People are going to follow you not just because you give great information, but because they like you and they've connected with your personality. What's holding you back? Tell me that one thing that's holding you back from making videos to grow your real estate business. Most of the time, if someone is not making videos, it's because they really have something that they're fearful of or they're worried about. So think about it. Is it that you feel like you don't have anything to say? Do you feel like you're not charismatic enough? Do you feel like you're too young or too old? Is it your weight? Is it your appearance? Really take the time to think about that, because it's all just a fear and something that you can overcome through simply practicing the skill over and over again. If you're comfortable, drop it in the comments below of what is holding you back, and let me see if I can help you overcome it. Even though you might be terrified to make videos, I know you know deep down it is a powerful way to grow your real estate business. And in today's industry, I would say it's a non-negotiable. Video is not going away. It's not getting smaller. It's just growing and growing and becoming more and more powerful. So even if you are completely terrified, just start shooting. I promise you that nervous energy will start to go away. And as you do it 5, 10, 25, 35, 40 times, you will get comfortable on camera and then really start to hone in on your skills and become better and better and better. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. Let's wrap up with some really quick tips to help you conquer your fear of being on camera. First is start filming just for yourself. Know that you are never going to post or share these videos anywhere. Just start filming yourself. You could actually sit down and start filming and have it more structured. Or if that feels a little too intimidating for you, just turn your camera on and start talking to it. You could be doing your hair, you could be cleaning your house, just talk to your camera. Number 2 is start short. And by that, I mean, you don't need to make a 15, 20, 25 minute long video when you're just starting out. Start short, start a 2-minute video, 3-minute, 4-minute video, something that makes you feel more comfortable knowing that you don't have to talk for too long or be on camera for too long. And yes, when you finish recording it, you might play it back and go, oh my gosh, no one is ever going to see this, delete. And that's okay. As soon as you hit that delete button, then hit the record button again. And I guarantee you by the 5th or 6th try, you're going to say, forget it, and just go ahead and post it and not worry about it. My last tip is to write yourself a script. And I don't mean one that you're going to be following word for word or have up on the teleprompter, because then it gets really stiff and it's like you're doing the evening news. That's not what we're going for. But writing yourself a script is something that I find really helps, and I do it still to this day, because a script will give you talking points. And then you don't have to memorize everything, but you can memorize what you're going to be talking about for the next few minutes. And then from there, revert back to your script. It's also helpful if you have a blooper or get off track and need to do a retake. All you have to do is reference your script and then go ahead and start filming again. For me, it helps time-wise because then I'm not thinking about what I want to talk about. I just have my outline to go from, and then I can talk from there on camera. If you got some value from today's video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, remember, you are enough to make videos. You can do this. All you have to do is get over the fear of starting. Once you start and keep practicing, it will get easier and easier. Be patient and kind with yourself, and remember, embrace the journey. You're starting something new. It should be exciting, and just keep practicing until you feel comfortable. Until I see you on the next video, take care.